greatly. So first of all, we always look at the side that has the variable. What is with the variables?
3.
3. How do I get rid of the 3? Negative 3. If I take 3 minus 3, I get 0. So I'm just going to cross off my 0 pairs. But what's left on the left side?
2x.
Because that's right there. Okay, over here, I have 9 minus 3, which gives me 6. Now, what operation are these two? Multiplication. So what's the opposite? Divide. You can either write divide with like the little divide sign, or a fraction mark means division as well. So either way is fine, but you do have to tell me what operation you're doing. So 2 divided by 2 would just be 1, and so I'd still have x. 1x is the same thing as x, correct? 6 divided by 2 is 3. So your answer should be x equals 3. Samantha?
Number 6 should be negative.
No, if you have 9 positives, take away 3 of them, you have 6.
I thought it
Well, you have 9 positives, 3 negatives. Do you have more positives or negatives? Positives, that's why it's positive 6. Good question. Okay, erase it. That group in the back, if you can't handle being quiet, I'll hand out some detentions to help you be quiet. Number 2, 3x plus 2 equals 23. Draw a line down your equal sign. Sean, what is with my variables? So I have 3 x's and a 2. How do you get rid of the 2? I make it a negative 2 or minus 2 because that means the same thing. This would give me my 0 pair, but what's still left over there, Trey? 3x. Addie Swanson, if I have 23 and I take away 2, what do I get? 21. Now what would my last step be to do, Damien? I'm dividing by 3. So this would give me x equals 7. Question. Okay? I have 2 more examples for you, and then I will let you do some on your own. Let's do negative 2y minus 7 equals 3. What's the first thing I would do, Callie? I would positive 7. Positive 7. This made my 0 pair. So on this side, what am I left with on the left side, Aaron? What am I left with on the left side? Negative 2y. And on the right side, I would get what, Gracie?
negative 12.
10. And then, Angelo, I would divide by. So Hayden, what does y equal? Negative 5. Questions? Looks like a lot of you are working ahead of me. Okay, last example. It's a little bit different, but similar to what we've already done. 4 plus 1/5 r equals negative 1. What would be the first thing, Jacob? That's my first step. That's all you're going to give me? Okay, what's my second step? Not yet. What's with the R?
Oh, 1/5.
Well, yes, but what else is over there?
4.
4. How do you get rid of it?
Minus it.
-4 or negative 4. So on this side, I'd have 1/5 R equals what, Carter? -5. And what would I do for the last step, Jada? Divide. So if I divide by 1/5, how do you divide a fraction? No, like I guess. Well, I mean, you could, but Cheyenne? So you keep -5 over 1. Change to the multiplication. Perfect. And then you flip 1/5 to 5 over 1. So you always keep the one that's by itself. Now when I multiply, -5 times 5
is 25.
negative, don't forget your negative, 25 over 1. So my answer is just
-25.
-25. Questions on that? Okay, what you're going to do now is I'm going to write a problem on the board. Everyone at your group is going to solve it. When everybody at your group agrees on an answer, you stand up. I'll come around and check it. If it's correct, I'll give you the next problem. Okay? You cannot stand up, though, until everyone at your table agrees. Because I can't come to your table and Samantha be like, oh, I had that answer. And then Aaron be like, oh, well, I didn't, but I can change it. Everybody has to agree before I come over there. Understood? Okay. Your first problem. 2x plus 4 equals 10. The last example that I have for you today, it's the exact same thing of solving, but this time we have a story problem. Would you read the story problem for me, Angela? Yep. Okay, so first of all, it's always easy for me to pick out totals. What's the total in this story problem? So I need you guys to put your pens down because we're working on homework and we shouldn't be. So Jada and Brian, I'm talking to you too. Put your pens down and watch, please. So the total is 78 because that's the total amount that we spent. Now, how much did they spend on pizza? Now, did they spend $27 per kit? No, that was 27 for the whole group, right? So we have plus $27. And then what else did we have to pay for?
Per person.
The movie ticket, right? So $8.50 times how many people went to the movies, right? How many people went to the movies? We don't know, so that is XP, whatever you want it to be. So $8.50 times the number of friends plus the $27 for pizza will give us the total of what she spent. What would you do to solve? So -27 or -27. Over here, I would still have 850x equals 8 minus 7.
1.
7 minus 2. Okay, so now what would I do?
You divide by 850.
I would divide by 850. Which one goes in the house?
You're 51.
Okay, so 51 divided by $8.50. Okay, what would I do then? Cheyenne? Good. So then I put in zeros. How many times do you think 850 can go into 5,100? 6? 1. So guess and check. 850 times 6. 6 times 0. 6 times 5. 6 times 8. 48 plus 3.
51.
Perfect. It worked out. So how many people were at her party? So there were 6 friends at her party.
We'll have to work out. You can't have half a person.
Exactly. It would have to be perfect.
Here, let me just bring
That's
this
700.
thing. Give me a